shit, I think Santa just came. Let's see what's in these boxes, guys. God, look at how dirty the car is. That pollen is a killer. So guys, let me explain something to you. When it comes to these cars, it's turbocharged cars. We got an upgraded turbo on this one. We're running a TTE, if you guys don't know. And we have almost full bolt-on on this car. Now, we have a 2.5-inch piping, like I said, and that's a bit restrictive. What could happen is all that boost that's trying to get out, because of the car having such small piping, it could actually back pressure back into the motor and cause issues. It could cause some serious issues. That's why when you have a high performance car, or you have cars that have upgraded turbos, or you start going high compression motors or anything like that, adding power, you're going to want to make sure your piping is to match. So when you have any type of bolt-ons on your Elantra N, your Conan, your Veloster, anything, you're going to want a full exhaust system. It is a underrated mod. Yes, it does cost a bit, so you got to think about it. The boiler, he got it for a great price, but it normally costs about $1,700. You might be able to find it for $1,600. Most other ones like MBRP you can get for a cheaper price. You can get even RPM or whatever. All right, sorry guys, somebody liked the car, they wanted to ask about it. But as I was saying, you guys need more piping. You have many different exhaust systems out there, but I'm going to recommend you go with Whoosh. We're going to hear what it sounds like. Whoosh is here in America, so you don't have to worry about any of the tariffs going on with that. And you know, you're going to get it pretty fast as long as he has it in stock, and he is very responsive. Shout out to you, Ron. This looks amazing, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Let's see what this thing sounds like. But first, before that, we have to get it on. Oh, did you guys see that? First, we have to get it on, and it's not a hard job. It's just going to be a few 17s, I believe, or 15s, whatever. I'm going to put it in the description, but we're going to get to my boy shop, and then we're going to lift it up and put it on. So again, this right here, this downpipe is freaking huge, and it may not look like it, but let me just show you guys a size comparison. So again, this is 3 inches, okay, and that is 4 inches. Look at this. Look, I can literally fit the 3-inch inside. That is insane. And just imagine right now what's on the car. It's just a little 3 to 2.5. Honestly, I don't even know how this car is moving the way it is. Shout out to Cherry Tuning. Oh my God, he has this car running amazing. It is running so good. And I'm gonna give you guys an update on that too. But before we do any of that, and I know you guys been wanting to see what this car does, 60 to 130. It is nasty, but I'm not ready to share that yet. I want to get it on video, and I want to show you guys like what we're doing real time. You know, there's a few factors that go into it, but I wanted to make sure everything was right exhaust wise pushing this car, because like I said, shout out to Cherry again. He told me everything that I needed to make this car run as optimal as possible. If you're throwing this in, the prices are going to be excellent on the downpipe, and as you can see, we have a heat shield. All right, just so y'all see, this is what comes in the box when you get the downpipe. You got the gasket screws, and then you got the J-bin, and the attachment that you want to use is the smallest one. So that one at the end, this small one, let it focus. This one right here, that's the one you want to use. But other than that, that's what comes in the box. Everything you need. Perfect. Start by removing the heat shield. You're gonna have a screw right there. You're gonna have one that's right there, and then you're gonna have another one that's around here, but I didn't take it off. But you wanna take that off, and then unplug the two O2 sensors. It's gonna be right here. And then I got the titanium bolt, so it ain't gonna take long to get those 4 bolts off that's around there. And then we're gonna lift the car up and basically just turn it up and turn it this way, up and out. So the procedure we used was you push it in downward all the way so that the bottom is pointing towards the bottom, and then you bring it up and twist it. Have somebody up here to put it in place. All right, so here we go, guys. This is the downpipe on. Again, this is the largest catless downpipe on the market at 4 inches up here, and then it goes down to 3.5 down there. And there's no need for a extra mid pipe because this already has everything attached, as you've seen in the pictures. So this was a pretty easy install. Again, you don't have those 2 connectors that go down to the hot pipe that have to connect onto there. So you just have to get it in a certain way, and this thing looks massive. Now it's already took a little color as I've driven on it, and not bad. It looks good. It's now this brownish color. As I got it, it was that color. And again, this is the biggest downpipe on the market. Can't be mad at that. Let's hear how this cold start sounds. We finally getting it taken care of, so we're gonna put the resonator right there. All right, so again, like I said, this is the biggest downpipe on the market, and they already have the catted versions in production. It's 100 of them in production. So the catted versions are going to be $474.99, and the catless is going to be $399.99. So that price, you can't beat it, and it comes with everything that you need to do the install. So you'll have the J-bin. Only thing I recommend, if you have a stock turbo car, all that stuff, stock hardware, and you're going to be doing these downpipes, I recommend you go to the titanium studs that go right on the turbo, that go right into the downpipe. It makes everything so much easier, especially if you could just get the studs out and replace them with those titanium ones. You would save a load of time when it comes to moving and installing. It just makes it all that better. So it sounds great. I'm going to get some more drive clips with it, and you guys can see if you want to purchase this. This is a very good product. It's like I said, the biggest one, so you're going to get the biggest difference. I'm not sure of horsepower at this time, but it's a great buy. So again, I'll leave all the links to everything that they have in the description. Go check out Whoosh, and they have everything you need for your car. So even if you're just starting out and you don't want a downpipe, you just want an intake, check out Whoosh. They have it. If you need a high pressure fuel pump, check out Whoosh. They have it. So they have so many things for the Elantra Kona N and Veloster N, and their inventory is just growing every day. So check them out. Great quality stuff, and listen to it. Let me know what you guys think. Like you all, I did not like how the exhaust sounded, so I put on one of those Vibrant Ultra Quiets, and $60 later, the car sounds better. Still got extremely loud pops, extremely loud. And it sounds great. Honestly, it sounds very good now. I'm very, very happy with it. As you can see, it's very deep now. It took all of the raspberry. I don't have any of that. I hated that sound, guys. I hated it. I know you guys didn't like it all that much. And like I said, it wasn't bad. But holy crap, do you guys see that Cadillac up there? Look, he's gonna do his Jersey slide thing, but if you guys could see that Cadillac up there, holy crap, look at that. Beauty, beauty. It sounds like an Evo now. Like it's very, very deep. Like it has its own kind of tone. It sounds like some type of hybrid between SRT4 and Evo and Elantra all together, and one had a little like baby. Like, it's a lot going on out here. Holy crap, that's a lot of pops. But yeah, it sounds proper now. I'm not mad with driving it. I'm not afraid to drive it. I'm not gonna lie. That cold start, if you aren't there to experience that, and mind you, I'm saying like through the video, that was nothing. That was nothing. That cold start was insane, especially when it got to the part. It was just screaming, and I'm like, damn, I feel bad for my neighbors. I feel bad for my neighbors. And where I live at, there's a lot of loud cars. So now, got the vibrant resonator, fixed it right on up. These pops are really insane. And also this downpipe is massive. So like I said before, if you guys don't know, this downpipe is a 4 to 3.5 catless. This is a new Whoosh product. This is a prototype. This is a tester, and it sounds good. It sounds good. Definitely noticed the response is I got a little more response, and I got the boost comes on a little sooner. So definitely noticed those two things. Did I notice any horsepower pickups? I'm not sure. Sounds great. Let's see what the Jeep is doing. But you guys can hear it. I'm trying to not full throttle it, because it's raining out here, but that's like 50% throttle, as you can see on the screen, and it just like goes. Now part of that is that drivability mod that you know Cherry has, but holy crap, like it's instant. It's almost instant. I think a pedal commander would fix that, like if you guys know about the pedal commander and stuff like that. But oh, my dad is calling. Let me call him back, because I got to show you guys how this really is. So install was fairly simple, the same as before. And you know, this doesn't have that thing that I believe the hot pipe hooks up to. I'm pretty sure that's the hot pipe, or it could be, yeah, that's a hot pipe. It doesn't have that little piece that attaches to it, so it makes it a lot easier to install. What I was showing, we kind of went in with it going downward, and yeah, I'd say this is a lot better. The idle isn't loud at all. I still hear the cam. Hold on one second, guys. No texting and jiving. But this thing sounds proper now. Now, these downpipes are going to come in at catted and catless. This is the catless. It's also going to come with the availability to add the heat shield over. So basically, it's going to come with a heat shield molded to it, which is I think a really cool feature, and I think it's a must-have, especially with the exhaust. Now, I'm not using the part of the sensor of the heat shield that comes with the car, only the part that goes over the housing of the turbo, but not on that second part. But oh man, I'm so much happier with this sound. sounds almost close to like a resonator delete and stock muffler, but deeper. Like you'll hear it out the back when I show you guys the drive-bys, but it's unique. And again, this is still the single exit, like I said, single exit, and you know, that's all you need. Single exit, and we'll have the titanium mid pipe coming. Now that's coming in a few weeks, and we're going to put this resonator up to that. So, you know, no issues there. Gonna have that done, and you guys could listen to that. I don't think it's going to change tone that much, but the resonator will cost you an extra $124. That's what I paid, and there you have it. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get into just driving around with it a little bit more, and then I'm going to get into the basically just driving around with it.